Alright, up next we have the twin chefs, and for the more perceptive of you, you'll notice that for this first half, there's only a twin chef. Like, there's only one of them. You can sneak past him at the beginning there. No worries, he might turn around to see you now though. Yeah, he tended to do that. I guess you could try to just make a run for it. He's really slow, and like way over there is the last place he saw you, so I wouldn't really spend any time, too much time all the way back there. You might, yeah, make some sound there. That doesn't matter too much. He'll spot you up here, but it doesn't matter because his stubble alarms can't really reach you up here. So yeah, just take your time. You can even fuck with him if you want to. Be like this, and he can't do shit about it. He might even serenade you with one of his famous songs, such as... Anyway, just keep balancing on that. Get over all the way over to this part, and you start climbing. Oh shit, excuse me. Let go a bit too early there. But hold on a minute, I hear you ask. Where's the other twin chef? And that's very astute of you. See, the other guy's in here. Here we go. Herein lies the other half of humanity's sins, just waiting for his true love's kiss. We won't give him that. We'll steal his key though. But don't get too greedy, because once you grab the key, he'll wake up. So just hide under his bed. It might be hard for you to see what I'm doing right now, but I just hid under the bed. You can barely make the outline of it. He'll head on over to the bathroom, get rid of his morning wood, then just carry the key along the floor here. He's really quick to get to the bathroom, so there's no use in just sneaking behind him. You just do this part real quick if you want to. Pull the lever, grab the key, make sure to get the key with you when going into the elevator, or else you'll spend unnecessary time going back up again. Then once you have the key, just get back down here again. I don't think he's in... Oh, okay, I was about to say I don't think he's in this part of the kitchen right now, but I guess he was. You just keep going this way. Let's see where he's headed. Okay, so he's going all the way to the back there. I guess run slowly, like this. Yeah. Okay, well that's basically this part done. He's not gonna reach this part quickly. Oh, that's a little thing we threw down earlier. Nice of them to keep that for continuity's sake. And that's the first part of the twin chefs. Now be careful on this next part here, because you need to pull this lever over here on the wall. But the moment you do, make sure to run as fast as you can on your tiny legs all the way back here and stand under the crate here. Because see, now one of the twin chefs will come look for, I guess not you, but a cheese in his big old cheese crate. There we go, that looks yummy. That in his pocket, and wait for him to just leave. And just sneak out. Like so. Guess you can just make a run for it. Through the elevator. From that point. And he will hear that, and he'll come running after you because he doesn't like it when someone takes the elevator without him. He'll give you, he'll try to give you a piece of his mind by chasing after you, but make sure you run into this this ventilation shaft, because once he comes out of the elevator here, he'll check his left and right, so it doesn't really help just standing on either of the sides there. And you just wait for him to open the door here. And once he starts walking, you just sneak on after him. Like so. And then he'll start to chop off some of the meat there. I will struggle with that. I guess they need to sharpen their knives pretty soon. That shit's just barely going through there. If you're fast enough, you can just barely get under here before he turns around and starts heading that way. Push that button, slide under here as he's running into that room. Jump onto this and get the key from the middle of the room here. And if you're quick about it, then he won't have time to actually discover you. Then he'll hear you take the elevator without him again, which is really gonna piss him off this time. This part might stress you a bit, because you know he's coming after you, but you need to spend time putting the key in here, twisting it around, open the door. And there's two ways you can do this. You can either just hide under the chair there and wait for him to leave, but that's for pussies. So I'm just going to rush through that part. But you can really just hide under the chair if you want to save it, or you feel like you don't have enough time. You don't have to rush it either. You have ample time to hide under the chair right there. There are two routes you can do this. I guess this is my personal take on this. Nothing groundbreaking or anything. You just keep walking until you reach this part. They'll both see you, but you just run and hide under here. Then they'll come check on you on that side. Maybe they'll even look under the table here. Here you go, but you just hide on this side. And you're good to go. Now you can just sneak past. Or quicker. Make sure you don't walk on the broken plates here, because they'll hear that. And they'll come looking for you way earlier than you intend to. Would you mind? There we go. Now you need to flip a switch here to make the hooks in the ceiling go the opposite direction of what they already were. Okay, and he saw that. That's suboptimal, but it doesn't really matter too much. He'll even maybe check under the table. I can't even tell if he's looking under the actual table, but it doesn't matter. Okay, you just scooch across the floor and into the drainage system. Walk along right here. There are two ways you can actually progress from this point, I guess. You can either climb up here, which is the route that I prefer, because it causes the least problems, I feel. If you feel like more of a risk taker, you can climb up on the plates that's here instead, because it works like a ladder. But you have to risk actually getting in the way of those two. And that's not the way that I prefer to do things. Luckily that guy's too stupid to flip the switch the other way around. Or else we would have been in deep trouble. Make sure you jump off here, or else he'll grab you. And you just start running. He'll come crashing after you. Slide under this table here, because then that's gonna stop him. Now this part might be actually really clunky. Yeah, I guess you just have to be lucky with the timing of the hooks there, because Six might not grab onto one of the hooks, and then you're just fucked. There's nothing you can do about that. But that was the Twin Chefs.